Greetings from NeuronThemes. If you run a website that uses a business plan on selling products or services, then you will most definitely want to stick around for the video because we are going to show you how to add the price tables and build one that highlights best your strategy. Let's get going. We will first lay the foundation for our pricing table. Let's add a section. Configure the settings needed, like the columns gap. From the Advanced tab, we will add some padding values. That's much better. Let's duplicate the column twice. Perfect. Now let's search for our prime element. Search for the pricing table element. Drag it onto the page. As per usual, you have a default design of the pricing table, a simple one that you can adjust and design to match your site's appeal. All the main components are divided into their respective categories so you know what you're designing and customizing. First off, we have the header. Set the title for the pricing table as well as the description. Now let's move on to the pricing section. Set the currency symbol. You can choose from various currencies made available. Set the price for this plan. You can choose a currency format. If you wish to promote a sale, simply switch the button on. And there you will have the option to set the regular price and the sale price. Set the period for which the plan will be eligible. Now move on to the features. Here you can write all the main features for the pricing plan as well as set an icon. Choose one from the library or upload your own SVG file. We are going to set all the other features for our plan. All the same steps and procedures will need to be followed. Let's speed the video a bit so it doesn't become boring. Now we have the footer section. Here, you can set a button for the pricing plan to encourage users to take action. You can type in the button text, link the button to a URL page, as well as add additional information below. The last section from the Content tab is the ribbon section. Here you can switch the handle on to show a ribbon telling which of the plan is on sale or which one from the plans is the most popular one. Choose a position for the ribbon, either left or right. Now it's time we move on to the Style tab. The same division is made here as well. Let's first design the header. Set a background color. We will add some padding values around our header. Let's add a color for the title as well as tweak the typography options. Now it's much better. The same design configuration will take place for the description as well. We will choose a different text color and assign a different typography style. Let's configure the pricing. We will once again set a background color and add padding values to set the space around the pricing section. Set a color for the pricing. Also, don't forget to tweak the typography options. Now it's time we edit the currency symbol. Set the size as well as set the position for it. You can align it depending on your design. You can also configure the fractional part, but since we're not using one, we will skip it. We will configure the period part. Set a color and tweak the typography options as per usual. You can set it below or beside. The next section will be the features. Here as well, we are going to set a background color and add padding values all around. We will choose a text color for the features. Also, some configuration from the typography options are well needed. We will align our features to the left, but nevertheless, you can align them in the middle or right. You can assign a width value. Also, if you want a divider shown between each feature, you can design it here. But for this video, we'll choose to hide it. Let's design the footer section to have it match our design. Set the background color. Also, as you might have guessed it, add some padding values around the footer section. Let's design the button. Set a typography style. We will configure the button on hover so that it appeals to users. Set a text color, also a background color. For the normal state, we will add a border. Set the width for the border to be 2 pixels all around. Also, add some border radius to have the edges be rounded. The additional information will need to be tweaked as well. Set a typography style and add some margin values. The last section is the ribbon. You can set a background color. You can set a distance with the pricing table. Choose a text color, tweak the typography options, as well as add box shadow to it. Perfect! One last final configuration. Let's go to the Style tab. Click on Border. Now, we will choose the border type to be solid, set the border width, the color, as well as the border radius. Now it's much better. Once we're done with the first table, the rest will follow. Let's copy the pricing table we designed and let's paste it onto the other two columns. Now, all there's left to do is change the content. Make some other arrangements to make them a bit distinctive. Now it's time you try out your own design. Creating and placing the price table strategically on your website is vital because greatly executed data is considered to be the best approach that will result a real impact on visitors, as well as clean and open comparison will help to win customers over. This concludes our video. Please make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more guides and tutorials.